just really got to ask this question to my neurodivergent people. Why small spoon?
Why small spoon? Small spoon make food feel big. Big food mean more scoops. More yummy tummy scoops mean more dopamine. So small spoon equal many dopamine. So after 39 years without it, I decided to work with my doctor and start taking medication for my ADHD. Over the past 4 months, non-stimulants have done basically nothing. So my doctor and I decided to try out stimulants. And I actually was starting to notice a change, but I was having a really hard crash at the end of the night. So my doctor decided to just double my dose. And I think that might have been too much because I just made 27 drafts of TikToks.
You need to see the brokenness. They're not gonna believe me!
So, related, did anyone else have child trauma that resulted in aggressive people-pleasing, which manifested in an expert level of masking of any trauma-related symptoms so that when you go see a therapist, they don't actually understand why you are there to see them and you don't know how to turn that off? So, let me explain. Today we're going to talk about how ADHD affects your working memory. So that clip I started out by showing you was because I had put my hair product in my hand and I could not remember literally 3 seconds later whether or not I had put my hair cream or if I had put lotion in my hand. It was not lotion. The thing is, it's not that we have bad memory. I can still tell you every single word to every single song on the Backstreet Boys Millennium album, but our working memory is often broken. Think of it this way. When a neurotypical person is researching a paper, they can open up several tabs in their computer and know what information is on those tabs. There was a reason they opened them. Whereas the 72 tabs I have open on my computer screen are all a mystery to me. And I might even have the same research article pulled up on 5 different tabs. As a result, I often repeat the mantra of those of us with ADHD. Oh, God, I'm so stupid. You're not stupid. You're not.
Neurodivergent people, what's the most annoying, innocuous thing that neurotypical people say to you?
Aren't we all a little ADHD, though? Aren't we all? Nah! So my ADHD just saved me $100. We have a security system at home, and they told us we had to upgrade our panel thingy on the wall. And they said it was going to be $100. I was like, oh, man, all right, I don't have my credit card with me. I'll do it later. I didn't. 2 weeks go by and they said, hey, if you upgrade now, we'll give you free shipping. And I was like, oh, yeah, I'll get to that later. Didn't get to it. 2 more weeks go by and they're like, hey, just so you know, you have to upgrade right away or else there's going to be a problem. You might have to be kicked off our plan. And I was, oh, I'll do it. I didn't. And 2 weeks after that, they sent me another email and said, all right, we're dropping it down to $70. And I was, oh, I saved $30 on shipping. I'll do that now. I didn't do it. I forgot again. And so I just got an email this morning that said, hey, we'll send it to you for free. Just fill out this form. And that got me to do it. Let's talk about how simple acts of kindness can be revolutionary. I was undiagnosed with ADHD as a child, and every single teacher made sure to let me know I was a bad person because of it. Until my sophomore year of high school, when I walked into a math classroom with Barry Manilow records plastered all over the walls and met Mr. McGee. He didn't need a diagnosis to see that I concentrated better when I was drawing pictures all over my notes. And I was actually really good at math, so I'd find out ways to shout out the answers or verbally show that I knew what I was doing in hopes that one teacher would finally give me some validation. And he would keep me after class all the time, not to yell at me, but to give me that validation so I didn't feel the need to do that anymore. He was the first authority figure to ever make me feel like my voice mattered, and he is the reason I'm a teacher today. I might have taken 3 allergy pills. I might have taken 0 allergy pills. I'm hoping I took at least 1, but I do remember holding this bottle 3 times. That's ADHD. I have a pill container, but my wife said it looks like a robot's butthole. And I can't unsee that.
Ooh. Ha. Oi.
Neurodivergent quiet and neurotypical quiet are not the same. And there are people that are both neurotypical and neurodivergent that don't have an inner monologue, right? They see in feelings, in pictures, in memories, but they don't have that voice inside their head. My point was not that neurotypical people don't have an inner monologue. It's that it's different. Saying it's the same when you don't have ADHD is like me saying, oh, I know what it's like to feel sad to someone that has depression. So when I say it got quiet on meds, I didn't mean that it was completely silent. I meant it was manageable. I mean, it was something that I could control. So my inner voice didn't go away. It just felt more like a tool than a distraction. So back in college, I used to have insomnia a lot because I was so stressed out about things. So I would drink Red Bull to put me to sleep. And I would see everyone on campus drinking Red Bulls and energy drinks. And I would think, oh, that's because college is so stressful. They're using them to mellow themselves out. I thought the brand was ironic. Like energy drink to help you calm your energy. How did I not know I had ADHD?
Excuses that sound like bullshit unless you have ADHD, and then you're like, yeah, that scans.
Why am I messaging you on LinkedIn? Well, it's just I really needed to contact you for something, and I realized at this moment that you have messaged me both through text message, on Facebook, and on Instagram, and I have not responded to any of them for no good reason, and I don't want you to think I'm a bad person, so I'm just going to message you this way because I'm broken. It's a wildly irresponsible ADHD moment for you. I'm at YouTube Studios today for some trainings they were doing for creators, and I just spent about 15 minutes frantically searching for my car keys, and I went and they were in the ignition in my car all day. I keep losing my AirPods, and so my wife finally broke down and decided to get me a new version that was apparently designed specifically for people with ADHD. And I don't know. I think this might work. So here's the thing about owning AirPods and having ADHD. I own them. Do I know where they are right now? No. Will they appear one day out of nowhere? Yes. I've had the same pair for about 3 years now, and there are months where they'll just be gone. I assume they're gone forever, and then out of nowhere, they'll be in my pocket. Anyone else? So you know when you're at a sink and you're thirsty, so you like cup your hand, take a quick sip of water? Well, I went to do that, and I was like, I should probably wash my hands first. So I put some soap in my hands to wash them and rubbed it in, and somehow in the 3 seconds it took between me putting the soap on my hands, I forgot and reverted back to 10 seconds ago, and I was like, I'm thirsty. I should take a sip of water. So I cupped my hands and took a sip, and that's how I drank soap this morning. I don't think I should be allowed to order food anymore. I just went to Taco Bell. And I said, can I have a number one, which is 3 crunchy tacos? But I said, can I have a number one with soft tacos? And he goes, oh, do you want a number 2 then? And I said, oh, no, thank you. And it was just a long pause. And he said, okay, what drink do you want? And when I pull up to the window and he handed me my order, he said, hey, just so you know, in the future, a number 2 is 3 soft tacos, your order.
Apparently, it's not my job to make everyone around me happy all the time.
When I was a little boy, I used to feel constantly like I had to make everyone around me happy at all times. I still feel that way. So this creator's right. It's not your job to do this. It's my job. You can't have my job.
Ever accidentally feel guilty instead of really grateful when someone's kind to you and you're like, no.
Do you ever feel guilty for being happy? Like you wake up, you're just too happy one day and you're like, whoa, hold the brakes. I don't deserve that. I should see a therapist.